Well, here we are. End of our week-long elk hunt. What a heck of a week it's been, huh?
Yeah, no complaints, I guess, for me.
No, you got to kill one. Yeah. Oh, we started right off on the pack in. We had one bugling, 2/3 of the way in? And not just one or two, it was just constant. So we ran to the camp, dropped our crap right there, and went back and hunt that guy for a few hours anyways. 3 hours, I think it was, before dark.
That day one good encounter. We got the little shot of that one. One more step forward, I think we were punching a tag on the pack in. So we thought we were in the money for sure there.
and the bugling never stopped. And the first full day, we had to run back to the truck and get a lighter that worked because we couldn't. The first night, we couldn't get the camp stove lit because the lighter went light. And on the way back out, again, bull was bugling. We set up on him, chased him for a few hours, and he ended up going up the other drainage way ahead of us. So we had like 2 hours left. We figured, well, there's a little opening up here. We'll sneak over there and see if we can't glass the one side of the mountain. Get a game plan for the next day.
Yeah.
We weren't there, 15 minutes, and all of a sudden,
15 minutes.
cows start coming out.
Cows coming out, and I couldn't see a one, so I just tucked behind a tree, just wondering what they're looking at.
I think there was like, I don't know, 6 or 8 cows and calves, and one bull pushing around, and he was raking a tree.
That was pretty cool there.
We did one little play on him. I had a chance at a spike, passed. Looking back,
Yeah.
probably should have took that one.
Yeah, that was the first killer for myself. Mitchell was driving up the mountain there to get set up on them, and I almost had to tell him to F off, but we got up close, but it was cool to see. I don't know what you got on that video-wise, but see that bull on that first day raking it up and video going out in front of us was pretty awesome.
Yep. And then day 2, right at shooting light, spotted I thought was that spike I passed the day before, because the bull was screaming so much the night before that he lost his voice, and I thought that spike was over there trying to bugle. It ended up being a cow, and we should have. When Andrew said, "This is a pretty main trail right here,"
We were on the highway across that mountain, and that's where they wanted to go.
we should have took a cue and stepped off it, but we stayed right on it, and that cow walked right up to us. Of course, obviously spotted us, blew that situation out. We weren't that far up, and they were bugling on the other side, so we went down, chased them guys for about 3-4 hours, hiked all the way to the top, took a little nap, and then started our way across to the south, picked up a bull, and chased him for a mile across the top.
Yeah, they're up on the top. We knew they were there. I guess day before we spotted them all up there from across, so we knew they were up in there. But that ways up there is a lot of motivation to get myself up there, but that's where the bulls were.
Yeah, I see that. Was it? Did see you or what? Probably. They're in front. Oh, wait. Drew. Andrew. I got a cow. That might be Mitchell. There we go. There's no way we're going to cross that without being heard.
good chase that day. Mitchell was right in the heart of them. Me and Matt listening to them challenge back and forth, and we were just waiting for Mitchell to come out of there with one last arrow, but just didn't work out there. It was pretty awesome listening to.
Had him close. I know he wasn't more than 40 yards away when I heard him coming down the rocks. I thought that was going to be it. But I don't know, he turned and never even did see him. Yep, so we went back to camp that night. Figured we'd make him play on them other ones we spooked that morning.
Yeah, take an easier hike instead of way back up.
We hiked up there and we had, 3 bulls up there bugling on top.
Got 3 bulls, and
then you end up chasing Les around.
yeah, me and Matt got up on the bench and thought we were right on one. Ended up being another hunter there, so
And then I end up getting up on one. Snuck up on a bull. I probably should have just ranged him. But I tried cow calling to get him a little closer, and he just looked my way and walked away. I never did get to see him again. I tried shadowing him for a little bit, but I lost him in the brush. And we spent the whole afternoon up on that bench.
yeah, it was quiet.
And it just died.
Quiet that whole night. Late in the tent, I think it was the first night we weren't listening to bugling, so it was the confidence from the pack in day 1, day 2 was kind of dwindling. It was getting quiet.
Then that first 2 days, though, I bet we heard over 100 bugles.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Each day. And then day 4.
Yeah.
We weren't sure exactly where we were going to
Didn't
start.
know where we
either.
were going to go. You
We
know,
just went above camp. And then one started bugling. I'm like, wow, he's got to be right on that bench over there.
yeah, like
Right next to us.
one drainage over.
We go one drainage over.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got to be right on that bench over the next drainage over.
kept going.
Before you know it, we're all the way to the end of the mountain.
Yeah, got right back into where we didn't want to be again. And the same situation. Me and Matt were sitting there thinking we're listening to Mitchell get right in on him, and finally get a message from Mitchell. He goes, "I'm on the bench." And so then we're like, "Oh shit, he's not even in there." So we kept pushing. There was a bull way top, and I ain't kidding you, it's rocks, and we were slow, switch back and forth, up and down, and the bull just kept hammering on top. We were getting there, and we were staying in the shade. Thermals were still going down, so we had the wind. We thought we were, I don't know, when that bull bugled the last time, bet you we were within 75 of it. So we made a plan to go back, and Matt ended up being in front of me, so he kind of pulled over to the side to let me get in front of him, and he turned around, and he's, bull, 40 yards. And so I'm facing away, he's looking over my shoulder, and he's like, all right, turn around now. And I get turned around, and it was at first I was like, where? I couldn't see the dang thing, and all of a sudden it takes another step, and it ain't 25 yards from us. I'm shaking, trying to get an arrow knocked, and it couldn't have worked any better. He came up a trail just 15 yards above us, took a shot that I was confident with, and sat down, and oh my gosh, what just happened?
hung in here. One up above us, bugling, so we turned around. Trying to get up there. Matthew turns around the bull right behind us. He pinned us at about 25 yards. Dead straight on. He made a hook right up here. Little quartering towards a shot. Well, more than probably should have, but I don't think he's going to give us much more time. Got it in behind the shoulders. No bastard could see the arrow. He went uphill and 100 yards up, I could see him standing. But we're in the worst possible spot to kill a bull right now where we hunt. So fingers crossed the fucker's dead right there. Hope so.
Buddy. There you go. You know, video.
Fucking right.
Matthew.
Boom.
Get it.
All right. Walk us through it.
He just heard him crash.
You just had to get a little farther away from the camp. Perfect picture. You don't have to hold it. I mean, that, you have to do that for a picture.
That's kind of what we've been saying, Zach. Get to where the elk are, and it'll happen for us. And that wasn't the one we were chasing, but it happened for us. And Mitchell got over there, and it didn't go 75 yards, and then the work began. I think I messaged Mitchell. I'm like, shot one, and we're in a terrible spot. We were as high as you can be, and
Well, as far as from the bottom as you could.
yeah, no, it was awesome. I mean, I could say awesome 100 times, and it still won't mean what I'm trying to say, but
Wow, listen to
definitely
them.
something.
Even if you went to kill one, just listen to them before challenge each
Yeah.
other in there. That
Yeah,
was awesome.
I'm sitting there listening to him bugle, thinking it's Mitchell the whole time. We're counting bull, 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 Mitchell, and then here it's different all bulls. So it's like that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was some work. Well, Hercules here threw about 200 pounds of meat on him, I think, down the mountain, and deboned it all up there and got it down on ice.
Got it down to the bottom, and we took
Yeah,
a bag off.
That was
When we
good.
get back to camp that night, it was like, what, 10 o'clock, something like that?
Yeah.
9:30? So we
Yeah, shot at 10:30 about that morning, and one load to the truck and back to camp, and it was 10:30.
Yeah.
So
a long night,
it was a night.
but delicious food that night with
Yeah.
our inner loin.
Fresh loins.
And woke up late the next morning, day 5, because of the late night. You packed that last bag out, and Matthew and I headed out to try to find some bull, bugling somewhere to get a plan going for maybe day 6. And we heard 3 that morning, I think, at camp, and Matthew and I heard maybe 1 more that afternoon, and that was it. And then the next day was even quieter.
Yeah, there was nothing.
It just died. So we made day 6, decided to pack everything out from camp, get in the truck and go on the other side of the mountain and try hunting over there for our last day today. We made a play on two bulls,
Bulls this morning.
two bull bugling up on the bench, and we were playing a little cat and mouse with one of them, just sneaking. It was some thick stuff. I mean, it like Oregon thick.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about ranging anything. Everything was within 20 yards. So
just a blowdown nightmare. But that's where the elk are. You're safe in there.
Yeah, in the end, he
Last
won.
day we had to take that risk, push on him.
Right. Well, it was fun. I had a blast. I had opportunities. I passed on them, and a couple other ones I just plain mentally missed.
Yeah.
They were there. I just didn't notice it at the time until after it happened. So, but I had a blast.
It was a good time.